All right, what it do, everybody? It's your boy LOG from Where There's Smoke. I'm here with Mr. Joe Games, aka Joey Flex. We're here with another Where There's Smoke and Mr. Joe Games Conversation.
Yo, what it do, Mr. Joe Games, Joy Flex here. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and comment down below what y'all want us to talk about.
Hell yeah, there's been a lot going on lately with the election, the war overseas is kind of ramping up, the whole Diddy thing. So there's quite a bit to talk about. So uh,
Yeah, we live in a fucked up world.
yeah,
Can I get a smash a like?
dang, yeah, smash that like, comment, subscribe. Go check out both of our channels, and like Joey was saying, let us know what y'all want to talk about and give us y'all's input. I know y'all have thoughts and ideas and like comments on the stuff we talk about, so let us know what y'all are thinking.
Yeah, don't be shy. This ain't a place to be shy. I know y'all want to comment down below, talk your shit. Let us know.
Dang. So
Got it.
today you wanted to talk about a certain you had a couple topics you wanted to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, what are we gonna do about this whole marriage situation? When are we gonna get married?
Do you think it's even a good idea to get married anymore?
Well, I was talking to my grandmother. She was like, because I was telling her my plans. I was like, well, yeah, I want to buy a house first. And I want to do all this stuff first. And she's like, open your eyes, get married. I was like, damn, what do you mean? She was like, well, you got to get married. Because if you need someone to take care of you because it's harder for men to be taken care of than women. Because it's easier to take care of. It's more easier for women to be alone than it is men.
In what sense?
Just like the fact that providers are more willing to take care of women than men. Like the government system.
Hmm.
Because it's a lot easier to clean a woman than it is to clean a man.
What do you mean clean a woman and clean a man?
Like when you get old and you have trouble shitting and shit, and you have trouble showering, fucking God willing,
It's
you get
really
to
that
live
big
till
of, I
80.
don't think it's that big of a difference to you.
I think it is.
You think it's that much harder
Men,
to clean a man and shower a man when there's a senior citizen than a woman?
yeah, because there's more women that work those type of jobs than there are men. And no, tell me what man wants to shower another man, you know?
Hmm.
Like girls are okay showering other women because it like
Yeah, but a lot of
they're
times
born.
people that are married for a long time, their spouse dies and they end up in a nursing home regardless. So you're saying, well, you should get married so that like men don't have to take care of
So,
men when they get old. But it's like a lot of
well, so
people that
so
are
your
married.
kids,
Yeah,
so your kids, hopefully, if they have a good soul, you raised them right, they'll take care of you.
I just don't think that's a good argument, like a pro to get married. Because like a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people get married and then like when they get old, their spouse dies and then they have to go to a nursing home anyway. So I don't know.
For sure, I see that. And I was telling my grandma, I was like, well, do I need a house to get married? And she's like, no, you can get married together and y'all can buy the house together. Everybody does it. Like that's what a lot of people do.
Hmm.
That's normal. And I was like, I don't know about that one, but it does make sense. Like a lot of people start off poor, they get married, and then they buy a house together.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't want I don't want to have to rely on my wife for that, you know? But she was
Yeah.
saying I shouldn't care because that everybody does it. That's what all couples do.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
guess that's realistic. Because how many men make it?
You just have to like hope that, yeah, I don't know, it gets weird. It yeah, because a lot of people will start off young like that, they get married, they build up, they buy a house, and then like in the end the woman still ends up leaving them. That's what you're seeing a lot with like a lot of the older people right now that are like in their 40s and 50s are not staying together. So
Yeah, midlife crisis.
yeah, it just, I don't
I don't
know,
know.
it's
I thought it was interesting. Like it was good. That was a good point of view. 'Cause we hardly get point of views from women on this channel
yeah, we get it
or in
everywhere
general.
else. That's why this channel, it's like, what's the point?
Uh,
I think everyone knows what the women think and the feminist point of view.
They only pick the winners.
I mean, I don't know. It just like the point to drive home is that like I don't know if there's any like it, marriage rarely looks attractive to men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but recently they've been making new laws to help combat that. Like make it so it's a little more fair. Like
Hmm.
they're starting to get paternity tests now for the husband, like for men. Like men are now allowed to confirm that their child is officially theirs before they move on to that next step of child support and all that.
That's like that should already been done. That's not even that big of
Right?
a deal.
Yeah. And women are furious about these new laws.
Yeah, I
There's a
don't
lot of
know.
cheaters out there,
There's just too much access now for women. You know?
like social media.
Yeah,
Yeah, like if I get married, she's not gonna have social media. Maybe Facebook.
yeah. Then it turns
She
into this
has.
whole thing of like you're fighting
Oh, you're too
societal norms.
controlling.
Yeah, you're fighting against societal norms.
It's like no, I'm a man, and I know there's other men out there, and I know what those other men want when they follow my girl or talk to my girl.
Yeah,
Like, come on, let's be realistic. And
yeah,
there's always like something goes wrong, something happens. She has all those options. It's like, no, if something goes wrong, you look towards God and maybe family, you know,
yeah,
not randoms off Instagram or Facebook.
yeah. I don't know. It's weird because it's a couple and it's a one like you're one on it's a two-person relationship, but there's two parties. One party's always going to be more in control and like more dominating. So it gets weird when
I
that
feel like there's
plays
more
out.
women. Yeah.
There's more
I
women
feel like
what?
there's more I feel like there's more women nowadays.
What do you mean?
Like everywhere I go, there's just a bunch of women, but they're not like high quality women. They're just like fives and fours.
Huh.
Like all these schools, all these churches, all they have are women, like in the groups or even
Yeah.
like volunteering
Men don't care to
or
do anything that they don't have to do anymore. Why would they?
or showing up to events.
Why would the men show up?
Yeah, cause like
We're done. We're done with it. We're done with the bullshit.
I even asked like these people that run events at school. I was like, "Yo, are there any events?" I was like, "Maybe I want to go check it out." But I get so much more work done staying home and focusing on my work
Yeah.
than going over there and
And those
wasting my
events cater
time.
to women and kids. They don't cater to men, which is fine. But
Yeah,
it's like, don't have this fluffy thing that that women and children would want to go to, but that men have to like force themselves to be at. If I have to force myself to be there, like let's be real, that's how a lot of relationships are. Even when they're like pretty good relationships, you have to go to these parties and events and all these things. You're just like forcing yourself to be there for like the women and maybe the children. It's like, what does that say about the men? We don't care about their happiness, and we just expect them to just force themselves to do things they don't like to do. It's like I don't know,
yeah,
bro. It's all like a deep psychological thing.
yeah. Like today, my school had like a Mean Girls trivia day.
The
Like
college?
pull up, yeah. Like you pull up, they'll show scenes from the Mean Girls, and then they'll ask question, and then whoever gets the answers right gets like little prizes.
Oh,
But
they get
it's
a little
like,
prize, all right.
yeah, but it's like, what the fuck? Show off like the Terminator, like Chuck Norris or
Hmm.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, there's no promotion of positive male, um, positive male masculine figures.
And it was like, wear pink day, wear pink.
Yeah, I think a good way to possibly combat it, but I have my like I don't know. I have my reservations about it. I'm not totally sold on this idea, but I would like to see it played out. I would like to see someone like just be dating and tell women like I'm not gonna be like I don't know. It's I don't know if there's any good antidote. I was gonna say like tell like basically just have like multiple girls, but then the thing comes to like, okay, well they're gonna say if you're gonna have multiple girls, then I want to be able to see other dudes, and then it comes down to like, are you going from the angle of like, well I'm okay with that because no one's controlling anyone and like I'll just do what I want, like they can do what they want, or are you gonna say no, I don't want you, I won't entertain the thought of being with you if you're gonna be with other people. I'm the only one that can do that, and most girls probably won't go for that. But I do think there is something to one dude um interacting with multiple girls to show that the to kind of level the playing field, because when you do with a girl one on one, I feel like it's not a level playing field. There's so many like landmines you can step on or things you can do wrong, or there's so many more advantages in the dating market that she has over you. I feel like when men deal with women one on one, we're like at a disadvantage. But I feel like when you when they know you're dealing with multiple women on some level, it kind of gives you it kind of levels the playing field. But I don't know. I'd like to hear other theories about how to like make dating more fair, and then I'd also like to see like how what I just described like plays out, and like there's probably a couple different forms of it. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I'm sick of it, but I definitely want to. I just want to find someone, marry them, and then start giving them kids.
Yeah, personally, I'm
Uh,
sick of it. But like when I start really talking about it like this, it does interest me the different outcomes and like what could really actually work, because I do see a lot of relationships that don't work. So
yeah, like I just want to get settled in, like lay a foundation, and hopefully like word of mouth
you know what I would like to
finds me.
see? I would like to
What?
see if what's the rate of like straight couples versus gay couples that are like buying homes. Like, are straight couples buying? You know what I mean? Like, I'd just be interested to know.
I'd be down to go in with some friends and just buy a house,
Yeah,
and then just be like, all right, we each have our own share of the house. We each have our own little space. Like, feel free, do what you need to.
yeah.
But it's like, how do you trust your wife being there all the time? I don't know.
That's not a good
Like, you know
situation
how
for a
like,
family. I mean,
yeah, unless y'all are like super close. I don't know. I guess you gotta have faith. You gotta trust God. You gotta trust each other.
hmm, yeah. It's just
But
more
like,
expensive to raise a family now, but
or maybe just buy a ranch and then plot like 5 different houses on that ranch.
yeah.
But I think that's illegal. Like the government doesn't like people that do shit like that.
No, there's certain ways to do it, but
Yeah. I was looking at your YouTube channel, bro. I think you should just do like a bunch of Star Wars content.
really,
Yeah, they get a lot of views or
that was the acolyte. Yeah,
like episode reviews.
yeah,
Was dope.
yeah. It's all right. They got decent views, but it was because everyone was like hating on that series, so it kind of like drove the
Oh,
interest
okay.
of it up. Um, but nah, maybe series of views is not a bad thing to do. Um, yeah, it's something to think about. Survivor. I've been watching Survivor recently. It just started up, so
Yeah, you should show off some clips and then like make fun of them.
yeah,
Like show off the best parts that you found good and just talk about it. Just show like 5, 6 seconds, 10 seconds max, so you can avoid getting copyrighted. Remember how we tried like showing off some videos in the beginning and I was trying to pause it like every few seconds?
yeah,
Like that's what you need to do to avoid like copyright and DMCA,
yeah,
but we're not making money off these videos. It's not like it matters.
yeah, for sure.
Cool. I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you how I do this bully stuff, man. If it lets me. So you say you don't like editing?
It's all right. It just takes. I mean, it just takes time, you know.
Yeah. It's not letting me. And I hate Discord sometimes. Yeah, I did a bully, man, and sometimes the game just crashes
Dang.
and shit. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that.
You ready for NBA? It starts in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
So what's the move with NBA? Who are you rooting for?
I'm going for the Spurs. It's always my team. We got Chris Paul, which I don't really like, but we'll see what happens. Wimby's gonna
Okay.
be really good this year.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like the Spurs are gonna be in the playoffs for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Think they're gonna make it?
yeah, for sure.
Who do they go against or what?
I mean, they'll play against everybody. So, but I would be willing to say that because like several years back, the NBA changed it to where it used to just be I believe there's 15 teams in each conference, which is like there's two conferences, so that's 30 teams, and like the top eight from each conference, so a little more than half, the top eight from the West and the East would get in, and that was it for the playoffs, and then blah 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 playoffs. But now the last two teams from each conference have to go through like a little play-in thing, and they may or may not like. Basically, they take the seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th team, and they play like a little tournament right before the playoffs. And basically, if you're the ninth or 10th team that was going to get left out, you might be able to squeak in. And if you're the seventh or eighth team that was going to get in, you might get fucked off and get out. Um, but I'm saying all that to say, I would be willing to bet that the Spurs make it to where they're the sixth spot when the playoffs start, so they won't even have to play in the play-in. Like I think they're not only just gonna make the playoffs, I think they're gonna be in the sixth spot.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, man. I never really got into basketball till I started hanging out with you
Hmm.
at Weston. But I've always watched like the finals. That's usually like the best of the
Yeah,
best. Yeah, you think they'll kick LeBron out of the league
nah.
if he gets exposed for being a little creep?
I don't know what's gonna happen with that. We'll see. I don't think anyone's gonna go down.
Like just Diddy
Yeah, maybe one or two people.
for what, sex trafficking?
Yeah, for like various charges, and then I just think they're gonna. Most people are gonna have the deniability to say like I was there, but I didn't see any of the real illegal stuff or real hardcore stuff go down. I was just kind of there for the surface level party, and that way, most people will be able to still be fans of all their celebrities that went.
Yeah, I feel you.
But you end up getting it to work.
Yeah, I did. So this is what I got going down. I'm not gonna show off all the editing. So like I know for a fact from my Let's Play series that these first few missions, like I passed without losing. Uh, so really, all this is good. I know it's good. I didn't say anything crazy.
And you record most of your audio while you're playing.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like this shit was kind of boring. Like changing the outfits.
Are you gonna trim any of that out or just leave it in?
Thinking about leaving it in.
Because you have decent commentary at that time, or what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I
Okay.
have all this is good commentary, good
Nice.
content. All this right here.
See, when it's like that, and you can just leave it in. That makes editing a lot more easy. But for me, yeah,
For
sometimes I
sure.
get nitpicky, like, oh, I didn't say anything good, or like I said something I don't want to leave in there, and I start. It takes time, but sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's, whatever. Live and learn.
For sure. And like you see the audio files down here,
Mm-hmm.
like it shows me like, oh, like what's up. But I guess I'll leave that in. Me picking out my outfit.
It keeps going back and forth between like the main creative project page and the one you're in.
Really? It's probably Discord.
Yeah.
But like all this useless fighting, like I'm not gonna show.
Okay. You like
And
leaving
then
those the thing where it like compresses it for you,
what do you mean?
or like keeps, you know how you're like editing it and it's keeping the like, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, do you hear this?
Yeah. Barely.
Yeah. I think I tried out a mechanic. So apparently in Bully, you can pass out. Pass out. Like after you were robbed in your sleep. Uh-oh. How much did I lose? I only lost like $1. Yeah. And then since I'm wearing the football jersey, I guess I'm getting targeted by the football people.
Hmm.
Like like all the football guys were mad that I was wearing their shit.
You have it to where when you edit it, the two files stay together. Where mine, if I like drag it to like delete some of it, they don't like automatically slide together like yours is doing.
Really?
Yeah, I turned that off.
I
There's
only
like
lost like
that little
$1.
setting in blue below where it shows like the sample of what's going on.
Alright, how much did I lose? I don't know. What do you mean by that?
No, never mind. It's all good. We can talk about it later. But if you got it going the way you're doing it, it's good.
Like I like seeing what's up, what's new. Like all the skateboarding around. It's cool, but I'm trying not to show off too much of it.
Hmm.
Oh, and I was kissing this girl a little bit. I don't know if I want to show it all off. That was getting a little weird.
That's very nice. I've been thinking about human sexuality.
It's
Give me a little smooth.
it's not showing the video.
It's not.
Nah, but I can hear it.
Okay. You're gonna have to catch that on the MrJoeGames YouTube channel.
For sure. Yeah, I'll leave the link in the description.
Yeah, I'll probably upload it like tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you for being my partner for this.
Oh, she's following me now.
Are you liking this more or less
Apparently
than
you get more
GTA?
than one. Oh, I'm loving this a lot more than GTA.
Really?
It's fun. It's a lot of fun, bro. I don't know what it is. It's just it cracks me up.
Yeah.
Um, that's good. There's a lot of like weird moments too, like funny moments.
Yeah. You like Gary
Help Gary. No, not one bit.
and Petey?
Fuck Petey. Petey's like scrub. Oh, the city unlocks for me.
The city.
Wait
Go ahead
quietly.
and save.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things.
But like, I have to cut all this footage.
Why?
Cause cool. Man, there's a lot to do in this game. I'm excited. There's definitely a lot to do in this game. Cause my game crashed.
Okay. Yeah, you see
And
those
like,
little those three circles that are all blue?
Down here,
Like,
3 circles that
fuck,
are.
I can't see. It keeps going back and forth. They're right by, like they're between the stuff you edit and like the sample video. And they're those three blue, like they're little bars, but they're blue.
Right here?
Yeah, you can turn. I usually turn one or two of those off. But like you can leave them on. But it's just weird because like when you edit it, like keeps the footage, it like snaps them together. I turn the snap on shit off.
Oh, yeah, the auto snapping's lame.
Yeah, but you were using it.
Yeah, sometimes like thank you for that. Because sometimes I'm like trying to like input something like in the middle,
Yeah, and
and
it
it
won't
keeps
let
like
you. Yeah.
fucking pushing me, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? But yeah, look, like it's not showing you the footage. Oh, the homeless guy. What about
Nah.
now?
Oh yeah, now it is.
So like, yeah, you can go and into the city, and I did a little side quest. Check out the box.
Okay.
But like somewhere around here, in the clothing store, I was like saying a lot of shit, buying some drip,
Nice.
and then all of a sudden just crashed on me when I was changing clothes and shit. So all the progress lost.
Damn.
So I'm just gonna delete this and keep it there, and then I went back in the game. All right, everybody.
We are animals.
All right, so my game crashed shortly after I went adventuring in the city. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it right here.
Huh.
And there, from an hour, I brought it down to 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll probably do some fine detailing once we're done.
Nice. I like the homeless
But-
guy.
Yeah. I found another car radio,
Oh, nice.
so I'm gonna go and see what's up. Jacket. He teaches you moves. The more of those things you find.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think's gonna
It
happen
gives
in the end with Gary?
You're gonna actually see in this episode he fucking screws us over.
Oh, I thought they were gonna wait until the end and you were gonna have to fight him or something.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure we fight him at the end, but I just don't know when. Cause he's like, I want to rule the school. I want to rule the school.
Yeah.
See, now it's not letting me compound it. See, if I undo it, it goes back.
What do you mean compound it?
Cause I usually compound it at the end, but for this I just compounded it right now, like compound clip.
Like make it all one?
Yeah,
You don't need to do that though.
yeah. But I like to, cause then I just go like I just click the audio, come to the audio part, and then I usually put it up to 10. And then I reduce noise because my chair fucking squeaks.
Bro, I think they got rid of the reduced noise in the new update. That's ass.
I don't update it.
That is ass, right?
I never update my shit.
Damn.
Strut!
Lucky.
Role playing is
Does that
a
sound
high
better?
point of human achievement.
Yeah.
In fact,
Brains in this game. Yeah, I need to get a new microphone.
Yeah, that reduced
Like,
noise was huge. I updated CapCut and they made that so it's where the pro. You have to have pro to reduce noise now.
Damn, I heard.
That's ass.
Oh, it knocked him out off one. Poor guy. I didn't mean to do that. He was asking for it. Right here. Thank y'all. We see Gary, it's on
with
site.
Russell pacified.
Gary.
We see Gary, it's on site, baby. You were robbed in your sleep? Uh-oh. Is that better?
What I needed.
Yeah.
Or is that too loud? Yeah, I'm a girl.
No, that sounds good.
They start fighting each other, so we definitely got to see that.
Oh, cool.
Some hero you take. That's cheating.
I can't see
Yeah,
it.
I can't wait.
You know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
can't wait to get. Yeah, I can't wait to get multiple girlfriends.
Dang.
Cause then they start fighting each other and shit. Live volcano 4,000 years. Did you know that?
What?
They'll start fighting each other.
Just like real life.
Yeah. They deserve it.
They deserve
And then I
it.
just bully new episode, and then just export. And then once it's done, I just upload it to YouTube.
Damn. That was pretty simple.
And then, just cut out all the boring shit. Like, I usually do a little more, but that's good. 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's not
Try to
bad.
get that watch time.
What's doing the best right now? Minecraft?
What? Yeah, Minecraft usually is doing the best.
They need that dirty Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like, so if you were gonna take like getting married more seriously, would that change anything about the way you currently date?
Yeah.
But what's gonna change about, okay, like how the amount of times you go out to like bars and clubs per week or per month, is that gonna go up or down or stay the same?
No, it's gonna. I'm sick of the club. The more I go out in McAllen, the more I want to move back to
Wow.
Central Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I already want to like move back already.
Hmm.
Fuck it. Like I'm thinking about just
But
moving.
if you're dating to marry, that's not would that not change like the way you treat a woman when you're interacting with her, or you wouldn't really change the way you've been doing it? Like, would you
Well, I'm
ask her
always
different
dating to
questions on the?
marry, but the most
Oh, you
time,
always have been. Okay.
yeah, but most of the times I figure out quickly like, oh, this girl's just like
Right.
whatever.
Hmm.
And um honestly, it's better if I treat them like, because if I treat them how a good man should treat them, they fucking get all scared and they're like, "Oh, I'm not ready to meet your mom yet," or "Oh, maybe we're moving too fast," or "Oh, maybe." But if I would treat them like like a fucking asshole, but I guess the right woman, I treat her right, she'll appreciate that and she won't take that for granted, I guess. They get all they get all scared and, "Oh, I'm taking it too serious too soon," or
Yeah.
like this one girl, I was like, "Yeah, you'll meet my mom one day," and she took it like, "Oh, I was really trying to get her to meet my mom," and I was like, "No, like I would never introduce you to my mom until I know for sure you're gonna be my girlfriend."
Yeah.
But she took it like, "Oh, like I'm already trying to get her to meet my mom," type
Yeah.
shit, and I was like, "Oh, you're just a bot, just an
Yeah.
idiot,"
Yeah.
and yeah, like, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for something serious. Like I really want a boyfriend." And then it comes down to it, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm still hung up on my ex and all this shit," which I think is excuses.
Hmm.
I want a girl that's not manipulated by her friends.
Good luck.
Like I don't want a girl that's gonna like hear shit
They see
and then
something on
think,
TikTok or social media and they think, "Oh, that's what's going on with my situation."
yeah, I mean, like I'll know for sure like what's up.
Yeah.
But like I like Austin just because I mean, Central Texas, just because there's more, um, just more diversity there.
Yeah.
And like I could like you can easily talk to 3 or 4 girls there and be chilling. Compared to like a small town, you try talking to 3 or 4 girls, like they're gonna end up hearing about each other.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
even then, like it shouldn't be a big deal because I'm looking.
Yeah.
So like the best candidate needs to step up, you know, and
Yeah.
like she needs to know that you're a man of like value.
I don't think most women are like looking for marriage like that.
Well, yeah. So obviously, once I do find a girl that's worth marrying, I'm gonna go the extra mile.
Hmm.
Like some of my friends want to go overseas, and I'm thinking about going overseas too.
Hmm. Yeah.
Fuck it. Like they're just so much more traditional overseas and they have so much less resources that they would die to have a man like any of us from our circle
Hmm.
or even just a man in America in general, like
Yeah. Hmm. I don't know. It's
and there are
interesting.
there are some women out there that are really looking for like a serious relationship. It's hard for girls to trust a man also because a lot of men out here ain't shit, you know.
Mm, yeah. I think. I don't know. It's
I
hard to
mean,
even say anything anymore.
it
It's so
goes both
crazy.
ways, but
It goes both ways, but there's this thing that's been going around recently on like the dating podcast level where they ask the women, "Would you rather be in the forest with a random man or a bear?" and a lot of women will say like the bear, which is just crazy.
They're obviously lying. They're obviously capping.
Yeah. There's this thing
When
where
shit,
they want to perpetrate the thing that, like, most men would try to like do something to them. It's like, do we really think that's true?
if I'm a man alone in the woods with a female, I'm gonna think to myself, "Oh shit! Like we really need to get to work. Like we need to figure something out.
Yeah.
Cause once nighttime comes around, like we're fucked."
It's just crooked that probably a little more than half of the women believe that the majority of men would hurt them if they were in the woods with them. That's just
If
crazy.
anything, if anything, they're gonna try to save them, and then maybe expect like a something in return after.
But here's the point of that whole thing. If and it's not like there are some women that say they would rather be with a man, but it's like it's close to like 50, like a little over 50 or maybe 60% of the women say that they would rather be with a bear. So that means a little over half of the women think that the majority of men would hurt them. It's like, then what is that? What are men supposed to think? Okay, like half of women just think that most of us are shit. Like, how is that supposed to make us feel? And not like an
Yeah,
emotional way, but like in a like, how is that supposed to make us feel about women in return? Okay, half of these people think that most of us are shit, and that's how it's been for like the past 5 years. And it's like, that's not a good feeling as a man. That makes you wanna date, really.
for sure.
That's personally how I feel, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy. It's just a crazy thing that like a lot of women are saying. I'd rather be stuck with a bear because I think most men would like hurt me. It's like,
But like a
you
bear's for sure gonna kill him.
right. It's like you said, they really don't think that, but they're just trying to shame men and beat men down even more. It's like, why? Why do you want to? Why do you want to like degrade men even more? Like, I don't get it. It's like a cool thing to do.
It's like they've like
It's cool to shit on
feel,
men.
yeah, they feel good about it. I don't know. They're obviously lying, bro. They're obviously like capping.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Like once
Because
once
even if
shit
you were
goes,
stuck in the woods with a random man, most women probably would feel like they have a decent chance of fighting a man. You have no chance of fighting a bear. I mean,
or even just survival, like just surviving.
yeah,
You have a higher chance of surviving with a man.
yeah. So I don't
Like
know.
the worst thing is like, well, the worst thing is gonna do is obviously kill and rape you, but also is probably just gonna tell you what to do. And if you don't listen to him, he's gonna leave you there.
People think the laws stop people from doing stuff, and for the most part, they don't. Because like the crazy people still kill, the people that want to do drugs still do drugs. Like, the laws stop, they do stop some, but women think that like all these men, if there were no laws, would just be raping everybody, and that's just not true.
No, I mean men
So
wouldn't men wouldn't allow that either.
exactly, and most men just don't want to do that either. So they think, if I was in the world, man, basically they think if there was no rules and there was a man, that he would just do whatever because that's what most men would do if there were no rules, and that's just like a crazy thought to like keep perpetrating out there. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I hope dating improves, but like for that to happen, women have to like
More
join the conversation with like a good, honest intention, and they haven't done that yet as a whole. There are a few women here and there that have, and there are a few women here and there that date good, but like women as a whole have to like realize that dating is fucked and realize they need to like be more honest in their part of the game, so to speak. And until that happens,
yeah, they need to do better.
I'm not saying there's not shitty men, blah 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 blah, but like, men are having the conversation. What's going on? Women are just like, we're cool because we're winning. So they think, but
For sure, if a man's not trying to better himself or like bring something to the table or investing into you, then of course like you have more than right to leave him and find somebody else. But if he's loyal, like generous, kind, trying to protect you, provide, trying his best, and even if he can't do better in the long term, having someone that's loyal and fucking always there for you and not gonna beat you or hurt you is way better than a man who makes all this money but hardly pays attention to you or hardly stays with you or doesn't care about you whatsoever or cheats on you all the time.
yeah.
Yeah, like some men need to also like settle for less, and some women, need to do the same
Hmm.
to, have more in the long run.
Yeah. I think
Because I don't mind, like I want to make enough money so like my wife doesn't have to work or just be home and take care of the house and do
yeah, they've
chores.
made the economy where you
But
can't really do that anymore.
yeah, but yeah, for sure. But if she like doesn't even want to do that or do a part-time job or whatever, like I don't want her.
I saw it on a
If
dating
she
podcast too recently where they were talking about how most women tend to rate themselves like higher than they are, and even a lot of women nowadays, not most probably, but a decent amount will just say they're a 10 no matter what. I'm a 10. I believe I'm a 10. I'm a whatever. I'm a 10 no matter what type of thing. And like even others that are not saying that will still rate themselves higher. The point is, if you as a woman rate yourself much higher than the world sees you as, you're gonna if you're a 6 or a 7, which most girls are a 6 or a 7, which is good enough to date most men, so there's no problem with that, but most girls are a 6 or a 7. But if they go around thinking 10, 10, I'm a 10, I'm a 10, I'm a 10, I own, like, they're gonna think that they deserve a man who is the best, because 10 is the best. They think they're gonna deserve a man who's the best. But if they're a 6 or a 7, they're going to be getting approached by average men, and the men that are the best are going to be approaching like supermodels and whoever. So that's what happens with a lot of these girls that think I'm a 10, I'm a 10, I'm a 10. It's like, well, then you're going to try to get guys that are 10s, which is a different thing. It's like, because but anyway. And so, but these guys that are 10s, if you're just some average girl from San Marcos, Texas, you're not gonna get Shaq or fucking whoever the fuck. You're not gonna get Wemby. You know what I mean? Like, you're not so it just keeps you from looking at like the average guys
yeah,
that should be in your league. You know what I mean?
if you're a girl from San Marcos, the most you're gonna get is like another college student
But that
or
should be
another
fine.
person.
Someone that's average
Yeah.
like you, but like they think that's what there's like a problem with this like whole I'm a 10, I'm a 10, I'm a 10, I'm the best. It's like,
Or like a girl from San Marcos trying to get with a guy from Austin.
that doesn't matter. But it's just like, don't scream you're a 10 when you're necessarily not, or because then you're going to be going for guys that are the best, and you're not going to line up with that. And that's what
For
happens
sure.
like a lot. But
Yeah. Women ain't shit.
I think guys kind of like, I don't know. It's a weird thing. And it's not like this women ain't shit thing. It's just like I wish they would join the dating conversation genuinely, so that we could get it like fixed. Because if everyone just like points the finger at the other sex, like, oh, it's y'all are shitty, so it's not going, y'all are shitty, then that's kind of what's happening with the red pill. Like the red pill's been talking about it, but then women are just like, oh, y'all are shitty for like pointing things out and putting us down. And it's like, okay, well, the men are more educated now, but the women are not. So we really still haven't gotten anywhere. You know what I mean?
Well, the men are willing to work no matter what,
For the most
or like
part, yeah.
go out there and do things for their love, for their wife. But nowadays, men don't have that. Don't have a wife to come home to or children. So a lot of them have been opting out of the workforce or just doing enough to get themselves by.
Yeah.
But like,
And sex
and there
being
are
cheapened has also done something to it, because the men have to work to get sex, which is good, and they still do. But the women don't have to work to get sex, but they used to hold the sex in like a high regard, but now a lot of women really don't. So the cheapening of like how like sacred and important sex is has kind of played into this whole thing too. It's like you fucked 5 dudes or 10 dudes by the time you're 25. Do I want to marry you really? Or maybe it's even more than that. It's like you've cheapened the sex so much that like now good guys don't
y-
want you. You know what? It's like fuck the whole thing up.
yeah, I want to be able to bond with a female. And I feel like that's hard nowadays because they're
Yeah.
okay with sucking or fucking any dude that
Yeah.
they talk to,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, see, like society has made it so normal that I want to say it's normal, but it's not. Like if I was a father, I'd be very upset.
Yeah.
Like last night, there was this rapper dude. He's like small town, right? But he had this girl with him, and this girl was like going around all his friends and shit and like being friendly. And then my homie like sent me her page, her Instagram page, and he was like, "Oh, she does OnlyFans." So it's kind of her job to like go and be friendly
Yeah.
and be nice and share socials and shit, so she can get more money, you know.
Yeah.
And like prostitution's been around since beginning of time, so I mean,
Yeah.
what can you do? I mean, I guess like a strong man wouldn't even resort to prostitution,
Yeah.
or like a good man. But like a down bad man might be like, oh, $50, that ain't shit, or like $100
Men
here,
are
take
not
it.
doing it because they want to do it. They're doing it because the woman is going to be having sex with other people or like showing herself anyway. So they feel like, all right, I might as well just like try to flip it to where like I look good because I'm getting a little money from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, let me just try to flip let me try to make this look like I'm not a simp. And if I'm making money, then I'm a pimp. It's like, but if there was no money, then all these other dudes are just like looking or possibly having sex with your girl. Like, I don't know. It's just like weird.
yeah, I feel you.
What happens when the money goes digital and it doesn't mean anything anymore?
I mean, it's already going that way, right?
Yeah. Because, I don't know, depending on what you believe, money really doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, there's so much money going around. People have all this money.
Yeah,
They
well,
spend it like
there's only so
crazy.
much money and everybody wants more. All the rich people want more. So what does that mean? Eventually, something's going to, like, they don't want you to have more. They want more. They want you to have less and less and less and less and less. So it's just like, I don't know. You got to wonder, we got to wonder about like what we do for money and how we justify things we do because of money. Oh, it's okay for all these dudes to look at my chick because she's getting money or I'm getting a little bit of money from it or whatever. So what? I don't know. It's weird.
How do you sleep at night with her?
I mean, they justify it, like I said, and it's because
Yeah,
like it's everything's so sexualized. Girls like it's not like people have a choice. Their girls are gonna be doing the OnlyFans anyway. So it's like, do I want to date this girl that's doing OnlyFans, or do I not want to date a girl at all? Because that's the norm. We've made it normal where every girl is like showing herself in some way. So it's like either you date a girl that's doing that. That's why if you try to tell a girl, oh, I don't want you posting on this or posting that, oh, you're controlling because like it's normalized. Every girl does it. And that's why when I get in these debates with people, they're like, why does it matter what other people do? It doesn't matter if they want to do the wrong thing. Well, yes, it does because then it becomes a societal norm. And then it becomes even harder for you to try to request that within your household, like the right thing. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
for sure.
Good luck trying to have a fucking biblical or traditional woman in these days.
Yeah, we just
It's just
gotta.
the norm is against it. That's why. It's not like just the outliers. The norm is even like super stuff that we don't even think about is not for that. Like women that are together with someone should not be posting selfies on Facebook more than like once every 6 months. Maybe once every 6 months we should see like what you look like with a new profile picture. But I don't need to see a new profile picture from you every 2 weeks or every month when you have a man. Or every day, some girls are uploading shit to their stories when they have men, and these are girls that think that they're good
Or
girls,
if you have a man, post pictures of your man. Don't just
or y'all
have an
together, or
Instagram.
send your pictures that you're posting
Yeah,
online to him, and then post a
yeah,
picture of y'all together. But they don't do that. You rarely see that, and those are
for
considered like
sure.
good girls because they're not showing themselves, or they're not OnlyFans, they're not being hoes. But it's like you're still advertising yourself like all the time.
Yeah,
So it's just interesting.
for sure. Well, I think we should call it here, Logan,
For sure.
so editing doesn't get too difficult.
Yeah.
All right, so Mr. Joe Games, Joey Flex, Mr. Smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below, check out my YouTube channel. Got a lot of shorts, got a lot of content.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you for coming through, talking about marriage, showing us a little bit of your editing style, giving us a little insight to bully, and appreciate everyone for tuning in. I need to get a fire lit under my ass and actually cover something soon. So hopefully I'll have a video out for y'all soon. And I kind of want to do a live stream. But yeah, I'll have some content out soon. I appreciate y'all tuning in. This has been another Where There's Smoke and MrJoeGames Conversation. And until next time, I'm out.
Peace.